Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gonna go over market review commencing Sunday, 17th of August. Doing it on Monday. The Telegram chat warned you in advance that I won't be doing it yesterday. I'll be doing it today. So let's go over some markets. So on the 3 months so far, it's disrespected that, and it seems as if prices coming up to a certain point. At this moment in time, it's kind of hard to tell if it wants to continue lower or go back up to this range. I believe, in my personal opinion, that it is likely to go up to this range. On the monthly, this is where it gets a bit techie, as in on the monthly chart, it is respecting the mean threshold, so that would be 50%. It is respecting that. Now let's change it back to how it was, because I'm gonna need it for the weekly. On the weekly, it's also fairly respecting the weekly fair value gap, respecting the mean threshold. So there is a likelihood of it wanting to continue higher into this fair value gap over here. So what does that make me believe? Makes me believe that there's going to be some accumulation, manipulate above the high, then start to distribute below those created equal lows. Reason why I believe it's going to go above here is because here there is absolutely no fair value gap, nothing whatsoever, and it's just very rangy. So I believe it would want to come back up, take that, and then continue lower. Over here we see the same thing, so potentially creating sideways movements, accumulation, manipulate lower, and then distribute higher again for the coming months. So it would take quite a while. If we look at, so this is the yearly. Let the yearly start on there. So Jan to Jan, start of Jan to start of Jan, start of the 3 months. So for the whole year, high in the orange area, optimum trade entry in the green area, low in the light grey area, and then potential for a reversal at this point until it reaches somewhere later in the grey area for it to come down again, or it will use the remainder of the year to go higher, because the entire first half of the year was bearish, so we need some kind of bullish movement. Now on the daily, we can see this is the 3 month one. So January, February, March is the first 3 months, April, May, June, second 3 months, July, August, and September for the final 3 months. Well, before the fourth quarter, this would be the third quarter. So low in the orange area, optimum trade entry in the green area, high in the light grey area, potential second optimum trade entry in the grey area, and then high in the blue area. Or if it decides to reverse, it will come up to about consequent encroachment of this wick, or potentially take it to use this as the order block and then continue lower if it does not want to go above that price. So that's why it's a bit rangy, but we still can maneuver our way around it. So that's the scenario right now. So if this is going to be used as an optimum trade entry, then it shouldn't go below those lows and it should start making its way higher. Let's look on the daily. So this would be for the week. For the week, if it's decided to create the low in the orange area, it should create an optimum trade entry in the green area. So I would expect the price to come back down into there potentially. This order block, this propulsion block, once it takes this out, and then look to move up above here for the grey area, come back down a bit into there, use this inverted fair value gap, use this as the next order block on a higher time frame to then continue higher, and then potentially make its way up to here after creating an upturn trade entry, and then there for the blue. If this week is fully bullish for dollar, bearish for euro dollar. So if we look at euro dollar, kind of respected it, not the greatest respect that we want to see, but nonetheless fairly respecting the OB. It's this gap that looks a bit iffy to me, but as long as today continues to move lower, then we're alright with that. So yeah, we do need to see if it respects this and starts continuing higher. If it does, then yeah, I'm wrong and it's going to continue lower until another level is reached, potentially taking out these lows or something. But for now, we do believe that at this moment in time, it's going to continue lower. So now that we've got that out of the way, we need to see on a lower time frame. So yeah, if that is the case, so Monday coming up, let's look at news, because we do need to look at news for this week. Monday, new news. Tuesday, CAD. Wednesday, we've got GBP, CPI, and FOMC meeting minutes. Thursday, we've got a bunch of news for Euro, GBP, and USD at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Friday, we've got Fed Chair Powell at 10, so that's what it's looking like. If anything's going to be moving, it's going to be on Wednesday in the morning and then evening. Thursday, potentially moving the whole day, and then Friday, potential for a move. So Monday moved up into there. If Tuesday there shouldn't be much movement, so that's probably going to be the retracement slash ranging. Wednesday, take it up. Wednesday evening for FOMC meeting minutes. Come down a bit as it creates the high for that particular half of the week, and then come lower, ready for the next day on Thursday to then start sending it higher again. It may not create that much of a range because there's not much news going around, but yeah, that is what I believe would happen. So if Thursday does decide to take it higher, Friday potential another taking it higher. If we break the constant encroachment of this wick, then we do believe that it's going to take the high and look to continue higher up into there properly, fill that. If it breaks it, then we know it could potentially come back lower, use this inverted fair value gap, and then take it even higher. But that's that for now. So that's dollar, that is euro. Let's look at ES. Yes, it started moving lower on the daily. Come back lower into there. Let's check on the weekly. Potentially into there. Potentially into here for the weeks to come. retracement. Nasdaq, potential same thing happening there. If it does decide to continue a bit lower, then into there. It's just wigged that. So yeah, it's starting to move lower. Those two potentials there and there. So that is the indices. Let's look at bonds now. Bonds. It's not looking great for bonds in terms of higher time frame bearish movement. But nonetheless, we just want price to start continue lower, respect that, and start moving higher, and then after a bit of delay, dollar start following what ZB is doing, so bonds is doing. So now that that is out the way, let's look at this one. So yeah, it's respecting that one, but we'll potentially see it fall a bit lower. ZF has the potential to come a bit lower there as well. Yeah, that's bonds. Gold's just been ranging, and US oil should be moving opposite to this. So on the weekly, could potentially take these equal lows first and then continue higher, so that will be in tandem with this going up for these to be taken out, and then start continuing higher, so dollar start moving lower. So those are some of the markets that we've done a market review on. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to hear more market reviews, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you're up to date when I do go live. And yeah, thank you for watching, and peace out.